If you want to make 10 times what you were making in your W 2 job, wholesaling is a great way to do it. Today's guest, Luis, was working in a restaurant back in 2020, shifted his career path to wholesaling, and went on to make a ton of money. My name is Ryan Haywood. I've been wholesaling since 2019, and I've done over 425 deals.
Right. One thing I loved about this is he just took action and started looking for a rundown house. He made $7,000 for finding it and passing it to an investor who wanted to buy it. He's done 50 deals since then, and it's really great to see his evolution from making $7,000 per deal to up to $26,000 per deal. My name is David Lecko. I'm fortunate to get to talk with people like Luis, be a very small part of their success with the tool I created that helps people find great real estate deals called Deal Machine. We've helped people like Luis close over 10,000 deals in the last 8 years. So today we've got Luis Ramirez. And the reason we're talking is because I pulled a report on who's made the most cold calls to homeowners. And Luis, your name was right at the top. I think you may even have multiple accounts so you could make even more calls, if I'm not mistaken. So tell me, how are the calls going?
Yeah, no, definitely. First thing, David, thanks so much. Brian, thanks so much for, bringing me here. I'm happy to definitely share a little bit story behind of the software. When I saw, I think you guys just like bring the dialer on the software, like I think 2 weeks ago, right? Or three.
Yeah, it was in the July 1st. So it's about a month ago from now. And you hopped right on it, and you've been making thousands of calls. So how much did you make from that deal?
I want to do flip this one. So we're looking roughly between 50 and 60,000.
Okay, got it. That's pretty good. Now, is this your very first house flip? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, it's my first flip because I was most doing wholesaling, and then rental properties. Okay. And now I'm trying to do rental and flip.
Okay.
So I can wholesale this one, definitely. I can make like easily 14 or 10 grounds on that one.
Okay, got it. So you've done a lot of wholesale deals before.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you start getting into wholesaling?
I think 2022. So
okay, got it.
And
how many deals have you done since then?
I think last year I made like around 50.
You did 50 deals?
Yeah, I did 50 deals. Like,
150?
Yeah. No, 50.
Oh, 50. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
And so why did you start wholesaling?
That's a good question. I mean, probably my story is a little bit weird because I was working in a restaurant, and then in 2020, COVID came and everybody closed, and then I had to go and work in construction. But then I was trying to see, I asked myself, if I have a couple thousand to invest, where should I invest? And I look it up online and says, if you want to like freedom, or if you want like freedom, right? You can start investment in real estate. And then I start like look it up with some mentors, some videos, and then I start from there. Actually, I was looking because I saw a couple of videos. They say flip houses, but honestly, when you are from definitely $0 in your pocket, wholesaling is the best thing that's happened in my life. And honestly, if I want to start again from zero, I'll start wholesaling.
Got it. That's amazing that you were able to do that because COVID took everybody by surprise, especially if you were working in a restaurant. A lot of those totally stopped. So they had no more money to pay you, right, for working there. And so you were able to pick up something brand new that you found on YouTube and actually execute it. Do you remember that very first wholesale deal, like how much you ended up making on that first one?
Yeah, the first one I made like 7,000.
Oh, that's very good. So how did you find that deal?
Actually, you know what? I'm glad you guys bring me here because I have this story. Honestly, I start with Deal Machine. When one of my friends told me, hey, if you want to do like wholesaling, start like driving for dollars with the Deal Machine. And I did my account and I went drive for dollar like 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. And At that time, I think I had the plan in '99. It was like 1,000 driving for dollars, and the rest you can pull up list. But in that process, I was doing driving for dollars, and I find a house in the
Got
back.
it.
And the 20 when I started, it was you had to pay for a skip trace, and you didn't have the dialer. So now, like this is more easy to make money with this software because I was doing like copy paste because at that time I didn't have a dialer, and it
Yeah.
was hard to do it. And now you bring the dialer, just basically you go driving for dollar and dialer, and you don't have to do like much work on.
Got it. So on the 50 deals that you did after the first one, are you still making about $7,000 on average?
No, no, definitely no. I'm doing like my average, honestly, is between 14 and 20,000 plus. Between
Oh,
20,
okay.
50, yeah.
That's
So, what are some tips that allowed you to make more from those properties?
The first thing is definitely because you need to educate yourself, pay like some mentors, friends, surround with people who's make the same business with you. Like, you can have some more ideas, and definitely have some tools, and then you have to know the area as well. When you know your market, when you know what you're doing, and when you get knowledge on the business, definitely you can, increase the fee instead of 5,000, 7,000. You can increase your fee, and it's what I did. So I think I'm the result from the people what I was surrounded. I was surrounded with people who's doing like a lot of things, and I was learning at the same time. I was paying mentors, so it helped me a lot.
Ryan, I'd love for you to comment on increasing your fees because you went through a similar journey.
Yeah, back when we were doing it, we were only collecting $5,000 assignment fees, and similarly, it took me joining a mastermind that kind of course corrected me. And there, many people in the mastermind were telling me how low the assignment fees were, so that kind of bolstered my confidence in being brave enough to ask for more. I wanted to. I always had an issue with I want to make sure I'm giving enough value to these buyers, but the reality is I was leaving a lot of meat on the bone, and so making sure the numbers work. Obviously, that is the key. The numbers have to work, but being confident that you can ask for more and still collect a bigger fee.
Yeah, no, definitely, I'm agree with you, and definitely we need to after I did my first deal, I know that I need to to learn some skills like sales skills, and then that way you can increase your fee for sure.
Yeah.
Is it just you, or do you have any business partners?
No, just me, and no, right now I have a couple cold callers, but just by myself. Uh,
Got it.
yeah.
So that's great. How many cold callers do you have that are making calls for you?
Right now I have a three, also myself, because when I have free time, I don't want to be just like, I do cold calls as well.
Right.
Like deal machine, when you guys bring the dialer, I want to say, well, I want to test me personally, then I let my team use the dialer, right? So I don't
Yeah.
want to be kind of like my team, hey, Luis, the dialer doesn't work. I know it's work, guys, because I'm closing deals on those dialers. So
Yeah. Yeah. You want to know how they're doing it before you let them do it on their own. And they haven't had any problems, so, right?
yeah, no, they don't have any problems.
Oh,
They
okay, good.
and
Yeah. And honestly, if they see you working, I imagine that helps them feel like they want to work harder too.
yes, definitely.
That's great.
That is awesome.
So, I mean, how is your life different from 2 years ago? I imagine that you're spending some money on marketing, but with the level of deals that you're doing and and the amount that you're making from each, it's actually been quite life changing.
No, definitely. And also, I want to bring this thing because probably we don't realize that we can change our life, also, probably our family life. Um, I want to say this simple. What I made last year in my business, I want to say I leave 10 times. If I'm still working like W2, basically I worked 10 years in 1 year. I'm not sure if it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
In
You made
terms
as
of-
much in 1 year as you would in 10 years.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Experience, time, a lot of experience for sure. And I know a lot of more people. I fly a lot. So I want to say, like, definitely changed my life for sure.
That's awesome.
Do you fly a lot for fun or just for business?
Fun, business. When you like this business, honestly, it's like fun because you go like anywhere and with your friends or your family if you have family. Yeah.
Hey guys, if you know you want to quit your job in the next 3 months, make sure you're subscribed to this podcast because we've got some incredible frameworks with step-by-step instruction that you're not going to want to miss. Also, leave us a rating and review to let us know your favorite parts and why you want to get financial freedom.
So what's the rest of your schedule looking like today? What's a day in the life? Because I know you're not in the office today. You're in your vehicle.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't have when you reached me out, I didn't have the lead. After that, we had this lead. We had a couple leads, and because I want to flip this house, I just came with the inspector, general contractor, and see the house, and then I want to see a couple other properties that I own, and then right now I go to my office, probably have to some meeting with my team and see what's going on, today, and then after that I have a couple offers to make, probably after three, couple offers, and it's very important that you ask that because we need to lock it up our time, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we lock our time, it's like easy to handle everything, the task in your company, team, offers, whatever it is, right?
Yeah. So when you make offers like you're going to make today, do you like to make those in person or over the phone, or do you print it out or use DocuSign?
Oh no, like, because something I learned is I use DocuSign to send my offer, but if I want to make an offer, I do by phone. I don't want to see the property. Definitely is because I have some experience, right? And then I want to make an offer and I want to sign a contract like today if they're really motivated to sell.
Got it. So do you just send it right over, or do you call them and be like, hey, this is what I'm going to offer and now it's going to come?
No, definitely I'll call them and do cold calling and test what is their motivation, how soon they want to sell and how much they want it, and then I'm focused more on why they want to sell their property, what
Right.
they have going on in their life.
Yes.
And then if there's anything that I can help them, definitely, I'll buy the property, help them out. And after that, if we agree on the price, definitely send the contracts, make the offers and the contracts. They can sign, I can sign and send to the attorney.
Do you ever feel weird, like you might offend them with your offer because it's low?
Yes, for sure. I mean, if you don't feel like, I don't want to say like negative, but at the same time, I don't really much focus in what they will say about my offer. I'm focused more like make an offer. I want to say 80% they want to say no. 90% they will say no. Hey man, you're crazy. Your offer is low. But it's that way you have to start, because if someone you give them an offer and they say yes, I feel like more worried what I did wrong, right? Because nobody say like, oh yeah, I want to sell my property and you price and that's it.
Yeah.
The
So you have
first
about 20% of your offers accepted.
yeah, and I mean, they most of the time they will say no. I don't like their price, and it's good. I mean, I feel like better when they say the offer is too low, and I feel like it'll be weird when they say yes on the first offer. I want to say something going on here.
And if you get the offer low enough, it helps you sell it to an investor. And all that stuff, when you're repairing a kitchen, when you're fixing a sewer line, I bought a house. I thought it was perfectly fine. I had to then replace the sewer for $13,000. So just as an investor, when you start doing that work, there's all this stuff that always happens that costs more than you think it does. And so you shouldn't really feel weird. You should keep in mind, hey, I'm taking the risk, right, to do that. And I'm curious though, on that first deal, like, how did you find a buyer? Because you basically didn't have any real estate experience. Your real estate experience was working inside of the restaurant. You were working in the real estate.
Definitely. That's a good question. One of my friends told me, hey, you can put in Facebook. And then I throw in Facebook Marketplace, and someone came and offered me like the money. They want to buy it. They was serious. And here's the thing: I wasn't know how to fill it up in assignment. And it's okay, right? Like in the beginning, it's okay to that you can do something wrong on the contract, but at least we are doing this thing right, and then learning from your mistake and next one.
Did you make a mistake?
Yes. And the first contract, I didn't put any earnest money or due diligence fee here in North Carolina. And then the other thing, I fill up the contract, I put my name like as I'm a then buyer. And then buyer name for as he's the assignee. And then,
okay.
But the thing is, you can talk to the lawyer and make the interview with them, test them if they are friendly with the wholesaler, and they will help you out. They helped me out, and then they told me, you know what, you did something wrong here, but don't worry, we can fix this thing, and we can close this property.
Nice. Yeah, I know there's a lot of attorneys that specialize in closings, and you can find out by going to a local meetup and saying, well, what do you guys use? Which title company do you guys use? Right. And you can find out who's friendly to investors like that so they can help you out. Sounds like kind of what you did.
Yeah, definitely. That's
awesome.
What do you say?
Well, Luis, really appreciate you. I know you have to get back to making some offers, talking with your team, etc. Appreciate you sharing the success that you've had, and it's inspiring how much action that you focus on taking, especially not only in the number of calls that you've made very quickly and have some results to show for that, a property you could flip and make $60,000, but also your action when you feel uncomfortable making the offer. You just focus on making the offer, not focus on how they're going to respond. So the other thing I loved was you focus on why they want to sell the house, even more so than the house itself, which is ultimately very, very important, and the reason why they'd be willing to give you a good offer, a good price for it. So just thank you so much for sharing all that wisdom, Luis, and congratulations on your success. Is there a place on social media where people could find you?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm more like in Facebook, like Luis Ramirez, like what was my name right there on the screen. I use Facebook, yeah, and I really appreciate you guys, to bring me here and your program. I hope you guys, the guys who's watching, I hope they can learn something, or at least they can inspire themselves in order to make the things happen.
Me too. I think they could tell how genuine you are and wanting to share the changes that you've had in your life, and you could help others get as well. So if anyone, especially in North Carolina, definitely reach out to Luis if you guys have a deal and you need help selling it.
Perfect.
All right. Thank you, Luis.
Yeah, definitely. I need to talk something with you. I'll text you because I'm working on something right now. So to help other people, so I hope we can.
Okay. I look forward to it. Talk to you soon.
Okay. Again, guys, thanks so much, and you have a blessed day.
Thanks for listening to the Deal Machine Real Estate Investing Podcast. Please leave us a review and follow along wherever you're listening to your podcast.